All right, y'all. Welcome back. Sex on the Rocks podcast. This is Tiffany.
What's up, y'all? It's your guy, Quentin Quasi. I am your girlfriend's favorite bartender. It's hot outside. I'm wearing bright colors. And be well.
I don't know where that was going. Okay. I'll start out with my week. So my sweet and sour shit for this week. Is this a muddler?
Yes.
It's ugly.
The fuck you mean?
It's like, why? How much you been using this?
I muddle shit.
You and your girl been getting freaky with this?
That's nasty.
No, I mean like a little. It's nice and a little slap. You like spanking?
No.
All right, whatever.
I'm not gonna use a muddle to spank. So I would figure you would use this as a dick or a dildo.
No, like a police SWAT.
No, I'm not into battery.
Okay, anyway, speaking of breaking backs, so my week was it was one for the books. It was horrible.
Why is it so bad?
It's so bad because so with the work I do, I've been noticing I've been having sporadic lower back pain, but it hasn't really been like that bad per se. But I notice it here and there because I work in compounding and I'm hunched over all the time in a hood, in like protective gear because I work with sterile compounding. So basically everything got to stay clean and I work in a little hood and I manipulate drugs.
You slipped your disc?
No. So I've been noticing that my lower back has been aching a little bit here and there, but it wasn't really that big of an issue. Over the weekend, I went to the zoo, and it's a big zoo here that we have in North Carolina.
You went to Asheboro?
Asheboro.
That shit was dope. Did you go early?
Huh?
Did you go early?
We were there like around 3.
Shit, that was late. The
like
lions
1?
and shit was probably
No,
sleep.
it wasn't. No, the lions were up.
Oh, because a lot of times these lions sleep all day and shit. Y'all go early.
So anywho, so we walked like 5 miles. I had on these slides. I did not wear sneakers because my slides are incredibly comfortable. Had a great time, little family trip. Came back to Raleigh. Went out to eat, and I ate, and like I sat down, and I guess I sat down the wrong way, and I had this horrible pain. Like, the pain was unbelievable. It felt like I was having contractions in my back. It felt like I was about to give birth from my back. So I was trying to see if it would go away. And we actually had to leave because I was in so much pain. I was crying. It was bad. So we got home. I put some ice on it. It felt a little bit better. And then I took like some sleeping pills to get me to go to sleep so I could sleep it off. I woke up like maybe 3 or 4 a.m. and the pain was even worse.
Yo, I thought Tiffany was just trying to get out of recording with me.
We were supposed to re-recording Sunday.
I was getting mad with her like a motherfucker. I was like, this nigga talking about her back hurting and shit. You know she a crybaby. What the fuck wrong with her? Everybody had back spasms. This nigga, all right, man. Come on, man. We got shit to do. Y'all, she was trying to make me go record by myself. I would have loved to done that.
Guess, though.
Yeah, I had a guess. I was like, I'm by myself. You just gonna leave me with a guess by myself? And it ain't like it was just us and y'all. Like, I could talk to y'all and shit. But she wanted me to just go talk to a motherfucker by myself. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, whatever.
Whatever. Quentin was very understanding once I explained to him.
I was like...
So I went to the ER and they did an x-ray and I actually ruptured a disc on my lower back and tore tissue and strained my side.
Because you ain't been stretching.
So yeah.
So all that working out in the gym and ain't doing no stretch.
Okay.
I'm cheating.
And
that's why your coach said don't cheat on your stretches, goddammit.
Wait. So...
You've been having all that exotic sex with your new boyfriend.
Yes, that's true. Wait. Hold on, this is some embarrassing shit. I didn't tell my boss this because I had to call out of work. But so I went to go get my x-ray, right? And they're like, you have so many scratches and just red and just... I have like a lot of bruises on my back because like...
Oh, so the shit that she was trying to get me to do with this fucking model.
I had like really wild like just very rough sex.
Just look,
Friday night.
We
then
got
I went
video.
to the zoo and walked 5 miles.
Yo.
And that's when my back went out.
Listen
that
to
night.
me. Yo, we got video now. We in a new little studio. We trying to get little popping and shit, right? Oh, so if you are on the video, if you on the Instagram page, this is what a muddle is, okay? A muddle is used to muddle shit. Now I'm using the word in the definition. A muddle is used to crush or mix liquids or substances, solids together, right, before you make a drink, okay? You put the shit in a cup like this, put the stuff in, and you muddle it, right? Now, this motherfucker talking about she want to use this shit as a spanking tool.
Do you use it? I didn't say want
what the
to.
fuck is this, 50 Shades of Grey, the bartender version? 50,
yes.
50 liquors or more? Like,
see,
what?
This is to, like, the metal. You want something that's solid.
So just use the spoon. Your mother ain't never used a spoon?
That's a ting.
That's
a ting on your butt.
I use my hand. What the fuck? Why wouldn't I use my hand?
That's a ting.
You just want something. You want to be paddled? That's what you want?
Not paddled.
Look, I'm a frat boy. I don't need that.
God. Anyway, I had really, like, we were choking each other. It was
choking
just,
each other.
It was.
They were like, this bitch is in there getting abused. No wonder her back is fucked up.
It was, yeah. I think that kind of triggered my back pain, and then walking 5 miles the next day and not stretching, wearing flip flops, and yeah. So when I took my shirt off, the lady was like, because my boyfriend was there with me. She was like, can I speak to her privately?
Oh shit! See,
bruh. You were talking about embarrassing. She was like, are you okay? Just let me know. I was like, I'm fine.
Did you tell her we be fucking?
No, she was like, are you doing anything you don't want to do? I said, no, I want to do it. And she was like, okay. And then that was it. But I was telling my boss, like, I'm telling Quentin. Quentin's like, hey, what's up? Stop being a crybaby. I'm like, yo, I am scared. Before I went to the ER, like, I've never experienced pain like that in my life, bro.
I know Tiffany just
ever.
She ain't really from Jersey.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm on some anti-inflammatory and some pain meds that make me super sleepy. So I'm either in pain or I'm sleepy. I see my chiropractor next week.
This chiropractor's not bad, not good for you, right?
Really?
I don't know.
Why isn't it?
I don't know.
Who said it's not good?
People
probably go to. You got to get a chiropractor that like actually has a doctor there.
Go do some hot yoga. Come on, let's go do hot yoga.
Well, no, I have to get my back aligned.
I do that shit every third Saturday.
You do hot yoga?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Nigga.
You're flexible? Let me see your downward dog.
You only said for a downward dog because that's the most basic shit in the fucking world.
Namaste.
Suck my dick.
Okay, because you sure you do hot yoga? You need some more. I don't know, because you be on edge a little bit. I'm just saying. Anyway, whatever. I do plan on partaking in yoga soon, but because I've had multiple shots in my spine over time.
Multiple shots for what?
So I had meningitis when I was younger. Do you know what that is?
Like I said, y'all, Tiffany is just
I'm
a
telling
bubble child. Bubble
anybody
children.
who knows what meningitis is, that's an infection of the brain where you have to get a
So that's why
tap.
you so blind.
No, that's why I have hearing problems. I lost 80% of my hearing. Thank you.
So that's why you blind.
And then I had my baby when I had a C-section, and apparently that causes issues later on. So yeah, no more wild, freaky deaky sex and walking 5 miles later on for me.
Anyway.
For now. Oh, also, I'm looking for a dog. I decided to get a dog.
All right.
Anyway, how was your week?
My week was cool. I got a new tattoo. This makes number blank because I'm not telling you motherfuckers how many tattoos I have.
You don't have any other. Well, no, you do. You have a couple.
I got a few. Motherfuckers don't know. I don't be showing my body all day for the world.
You ain't. Oh my god. Okay.
I got
saved Quentin over here.
Saved Quentin. What you mean? I'm not saying I'm saying. I just don't show my shit off. It's not for the world. It's for me, cuz. Like, that's one thing I hate. People that get tattoos and, like, well, somebody might make a comment of, oh, but can't nobody see it? Bitch, it ain't for nobody. I got it for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, my shit means shit to me. Or it might be meant, well, no, I ain't really got no shit dedicated to nobody else. But, but no, my shit is for me. So.
I only get tattoos that I can easily cover.
Like cover up, like with clothes or with another tattoo?
No, with clothes. with clothes. I mean, yeah.
That's what I always did with the mindset of that I'll be a teacher. And back then they're not professional, this, that, and the third. But I work with motherfuckers with full sleeves, white and black.
Yeah.
And I work in corporate America.
Well, I think that's a little bit different than teaching, though.
No, because I know motherfuckers with full sleeves teaching.
Gym teachers?
No, actual teacher. I know college professors. I mean, that's why I kind of kick myself for not being in the classroom now with the way my hair is. I wish I was definitely in the classroom with this hair.
You can go back.
I will one day.
Okay.
I don't feel like that shit right now, though.
Oh, I was about to ask you something, but you were in China, not Japan. Because I know in Japan, you can't have tattoos.
Oh, I have no fucking idea about Japan.
You were in China.
I was in China.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, your week? Then we can get into
this
yak.
It was cool. I mean, I don't really think nothing was bad about it. I ain't had to punch nobody in the mouth. I like my tattoo, and that was it.
Where is it?
I'm not telling you. Just know you can't see it.
I mean, I just want to know where it is.
On my body.
Oh my God, man. He just acts so damn light skinned sometimes. I swear.
Hey, look, if you know, you know.
Whatever. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into this yak.
What's up with this yak?
All right, so I just found out today that when people say I'm sipping on that yak, it's cognac. I did not know. So I'm going to be using it all the time. But
you don't even drink yak.
It doesn't matter, but everybody I know does.
It does matter because you're lying.
No, I didn't say I'm sipping on yak. I'll be like, are you sipping on yak? That's what I'm going to say to them.
You are really a white person. You're a white person. You're white. You're a white person. This is why you wasn't worried about See, when I'm gonna let y'all know some shit. When me and Tiffany was trying to figure out the name for this podcast, I was like, I want to be inclusive to everybody. We black. We know we gonna be black as shit, but I still want other races and cultures to listen to shit. She was like, fuck inclusion. I'm like, now I see why. She's the white person. She's the enough of the whatever percentage of white people we need. She's it. You're white as fuck, bro. Are you sipping on yak? What the fuck? Who are you?
Because I've always wanted to say it, but I didn't know what yak meant. I didn't know. Okay. Jesus.
Not to be confused with Yaktown.
Oh, what's Yaktown? Where's that at?
St. Louis.
Is that like the hood?
I guess you could call it that, but no, that'd be back when the St. Louis Rams.
I heard of Naptown.
Yeah, that's different.
Where that's at? That's in Minnesota.
I don't know. I want to say maybe like Chicago, it's somewhere in the Midwest.
Okay, yeah, I figured that much.
But St. Louis is Yaktown because the St. Louis Rams used to be there, but now they're in LA and shit, so it's no longer Yaktown. It's just town.
That went right over my head. All right. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show into all the apps people like to listen to? How do I make money from my podcasts? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor.
For recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's why I'm doing this right now by reading this ad.
What I like about Anchor is that Q makes it look so easy. It looks like you just drop some things and just hit enter.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like, but it looks pretty easy to me. I'm pretty sure I could sit down and figure out how to do it, but that's what we have Q here for. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so if you always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, you can go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. Again, that's anchor.fm/start, and I can't wait to hear your podcasts. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the history of cognac. All right, so when I was doing my research, I had no idea that cognac was derived, I didn't know it was French. So, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Okay. Remember that song?
No. I'm being sarcastic, motherfucker.
Oui. Okay.
You're childish.
So, the origin of cognac, so it dates back to the 16th century. It's when the Dutch settlers came to the French region and they would purchase salt, wood, and wine. However, when they were taking the wine back, they were having troubles preserving it. So they started distilling the wine into this very French word that I cannot pronounce.
Spell that shit.
EAU/DE/VIE.
Slash, that's a...
UDB?
I don't know.
All right. Anywho.
I barely can figure out Spanish.
So basically, they started distilling the wine into this certain, it's a type of object that they would distill the wine into to preserve it. And eventually it was okay, but it wasn't, I guess, as ripe as they wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. It wasn't aged enough. So They started to distill it again. And then they noticed if they distilled it 2 times, it came to a better, they call it an elegant and pleasant taste.
Gotcha.
So that's actually how brandy was birthed.
Yep.
And the word brandy comes from the Dutch word brandewijn. Which I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it.
We're gonna practice these words before the show next
Okay,
time.
sorry. Which means burnt wine. Mm-hmm. Ain't that crazy? I did not know that.
See, these are all things you learn in bartending school.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. So, brandy is made all over the world, but only brandy made in the cognac region of France under very strict guidelines can be called cognac.
Right. So kind of like tequila. Tequila, in order for it to be called tequila, it has to be made in Mexico.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I just you
was
it
lost.
went over my head. I don't know.
Even though you did tequila and shit.
Yeah, I did do tequila, but I was just like, huh?
Okay. They worse than an 8th grader.
Whatever.
You teach them the shit. They take a test. 2 weeks later, they don't know the shit.
Anywho, so the cognac region stretches over 2 regions in western France. It's called Charenton-Maritime.
Okay.
Probably didn't say that right. Which is bordering the Atlantic Ocean and a little further inland. It's 6 growth areas designated for producing cognac. So basically, it's in the western part of France, and it's only 6 areas that's designated for the cognac. They have very strict guidelines in order to make it. That cognac must be aged for at least 30 months in French oak. And that's like, it's in some forest that you can only get in central France. It's like Limousin and Trancas forest. I don't know, but it's in central France. And basically that's the only way that you can age the wine for 30 months over there. And it must be obtained through double. I don't know what that means. I tried to look it up. That didn't make any sense to me.
Obtained through double? Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay. So basically, the producers can only distill between November 1st and March 31st. Mm-hmm. I thought it was just a guideline for that time, but actually, no, it's still to today. So they can only produce it between that time. So remember when y'all niggas was going crazy because it was a Hennessy shortage? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody's saying that bullshit though. I don't think that shit was really true.
What? The Hennessy shortage? Yeah, because they couldn't get it from the vendors.
I know, but I really feel like that shit was just some bullshit.
Well, when I was doing the research, you can only distill it between November 1st and March 31st following the harvest.
I guess.
So, anywho, and it's used from white grapes. So white grapes varieties, and they add the other shit in, which makes it the cognac. Mm-hmm. So the process of distilling it, you actually have to start out with pressing the white grapes, and it has to ferment for 10 days. So I was trying to remember for the other liquors. I feel like that's either longer or shorter than the other ones.
I feel like that's a lot shorter.
Yeah, it seems a lot shorter.
Yeah.
So the result of the 10-day fermentation period of the white wine is highly acidic and very fruity. The alcohol content is pretty low. It's like 8 to 10%. And that's the idea for creating the canvas for the cognac. The goal of the distillation is to get the concentrate and the aroma and the bouquet contained in the wine.
You tell she ain't never gonna get married.
I've been to islands, but I haven't. I need to get more culture. Like,
what they got to do with being married?
The U.S. Huh?
What they got to do with being married? Bouquet, same thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying you could tell she ain't never been out the country.
No, married.
Anyway, let me finish my shit. All right.
Yeah, because you're reading encyclopedia over there.
Sorry, I am. Cognac is very extensive. So I've done hella research and I had to cut it down, which is still hard. All right. So basically, it can only be made in a copper pot and then it's distilled 2 times. And then it passes to 3 different barrels until it's aged. So VS, which I know you guys seen that in the store, various cognacs. VS actually really does mean very special. I thought it was just a song, but it actually does mean very special. Or it could say 3 stars. So that's aged at least 2 years in oak. So anytime you see VS, 2 years aged in the oak barrel. VSOP, very special old pale. And that's aged for at least 4 years in the oak. So this is a new one for me. Napoleon or XO, which means extra old. That's aged at least 6 years. And I never want to taste that.
Yeah, it's like Hennessy Black and Hennessy XO. Yeah.
Yeah. So the older the cognac, the more you will pay, obviously, because it gets more expensive the more it ages. Some very popular. I'm gonna get into the list next for the sales, but you know, this is a favorite of you guys, Hennessy. Y'all love it. That's a popular one.
Bunch of nibbles.
Remy Martin. My grandmother loves some damn Martell to this day. Cavassier, and they actually had Camus.
I never heard of that one.
Camus, I never heard of it either. It's a very old cognac, but apparently it's really popular because it's on every page. Oh. So, but yeah, that's it for cognac. Did you want to add anything? Oh, I'm going to the list of.
I was great. Say, motherfucker, did you leave somebody off?
Did I what?
Go to your list. Who the pop topping or the top pop?
All right. All right, so number 10 is Old Kensenberg.
Never heard of that shit before.
It looks old as hell.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's number 10. 1.3 million sales. Torres Brandy.
Okay.
That's number 9. Never heard of it. Sold 1.4 million. McDowell's number 1 brandy.
Oh, that's the place off of Yo, if nobody knows what the fuck I just said, I'm not gonna say it.
You're too young. You're too young to listen to this show. If you do not know what McDowell's is from, you are too young for this show.
Oh, yo. Okay. Or you a white person like Tiffany? Huh?
What?
Keep going.
What you say?
Nothing.
I know McDowell's. I know what that is. But I've never seen Roots. I'm gonna dedicate
Lord.
my week. I have some vacation time coming. I'm gonna dedicate to watching all the black cinemas, the classics. Okay, I've never seen Roots. I've never seen
Oz.
Never
seen Oz or The Wiz.
I've seen The Wiz. Okay, my mom made me watch it.
I'm just asking.
What else? I've never seen. I've seen Color Purple once. I've never seen Purple Rain. It's just a lot of movies I've never seen. All right,
keep going.
Anyway, number 7 is what? Past the
Cavassier.
Hey. Okay, that's number 7.
What are you gonna sing now?
Number 6 is Remy Martin.
I love that bitch.
Do you?
Hell yeah, I like Remy.
Oh, do you like VSOP?
I like VSOP. You can get yourself a nice little fish. You can put that in your back pocket and walk around all day.
Okay. Have you had the 1738?
Yes. That shit is only popular.
1738. Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
Because
I had to say it.
That's only popular because of your Jersey native or your fellow Jersey person. Like
Remy boys. Okay.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry.
That shit is really not that good to me. It's cool. It's nice. Honestly, it's not that special to me. I'll take the Remy VSOP. I'm fine with that.
Okay, all right.
And Remy VSOP is marketed as champagne.
Really?
Not Kvass. I mean, it is a cognac, definitely. But on the box, in marketing, most of the time it says cognac champagne. I'm not sure if it has like some kind of carbonation in it or not, but I like it.
Okay. And 78% of its sales for Remy is from
Black communities.
No, China and Southeast Asia.
They fuck with that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And what's Southeast Asia? The black people to China. That's like Philippines. That's the Philippines and shit. You know the Philippines is in the black people.
Yeah,
No, they're the soulful Asians. That's where Bruno Mars and them from and shit.
You stupid.
Here's where he from.
My ex is from there. He's Laos. Anyway, number 5 is Martell, my grandmama's favorite.
I like that shit. That's some young boy shit. Like my man put me on that shit.
Martell?
Yeah, and I'm older than him.
No, this is actually it's my
It's a nice white bottle. I actually like the bottle. Like it's a classic bottle. It's a grown person bottle.
Looks very classy. But that's actually marketed as a champagne as well.
It is?
Martell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay, Old Admiral Brandy.
Okay, that sounds like somebody from the Confederate. I'm not fucking with him.
Well, he's number 4 on the list, so a lot of racists must drink it. Look at the bottle, though. Look at the guy on the bottle.
It looks like a fucking admiral.
Looks like
exactly. That's an old white. He owns
like
a fucking
slave owner.
He owns a slave owner. Yeah.
All right. Dreher.
I've never seen that or heard.
Dreher. Never heard of it. Number 2 is you niggas' favorites, Hennessy.
Oh.
You know what? For the first time this year, I've actually served Hennessy to a white person.
Any black club I work in, white people always love Hennessy.
Really? That's only happened to me once. They're usually the whiskeys.
No, those are real white people. White people that want to be black drink Hennessy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, number 1.
Douce.
No, Douce is not on the list.
What? Why?
Douce is not on the list.
Okay, we got to make Douce number 1, y'all.
Imperador.
Go buy a black Hennessy. Huh?
Imperador.
Let me see it. Nope, never seen that shit.
$25.3 million in sales.
Hey, I might go file. I mean, that's what we're going to do. We're going to just try some shit. I don't see why not.
What the fuck is this shit? So, you will see that a lot of these are called brandy as opposed to cognac.
Right, because of the way they're distilled. And how long. And because it's grapes. Okay, my bad.
No, it's fine. I was going to ask you to explain it.
Yeah, but more so it's brandy because it's grapes.
Okay.
And the way it's distilled, it's not really fermented like whiskey and more liquors and shit like that.
Okay. Now, just to let y'all aunties know.
It's a strong ass wine.
And by aunties, I mean this in an endearing, I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
Because bitches don't like being called auntie.
I know. God, Oprah, just take your money and relax. All right. Anyway, when y'all come to a black nightclub, we don't have brandy. This is not a liquor house. We don't have Burnett's.
I mean, hold up.
I'm sorry.
See, no. Sometimes, because black people, what's the most popular brandy?
Brandy?
Yeah.
I can't even name one because we don't sell brandy.
E&J.
Oh, my God.
You didn't even know that shit was a brandy. You just thought it was dark. People that drink E&J have no idea what the fuck E&J is, but it's a brandy. You're drinking wine. You're drinking fermented wine. It's a strong wine. That's all E&J is.
Well, we don't serve E&J at any place I've ever worked at.
You ain't worked at the real hood spots then.
Okay, well, I guess I did. Because I thought you could only get that from the liquor store and the liquor house.
Because that's the thing about E&J. Because technically it is a fermented wine. Mm-hmm. It can be sold at a lot of the after hour spots, which is more of the time the hole in the wall hood spots that are BYOB. You can bring beer and wine. And you can bring E&J.
Like that spot on Capitol that everybody keep getting shut up in.
Yeah. But you can bring E&J and you can sell E&J. And that's the only reason why I really know about it.
First off, E&J is so cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like $5 a bottle.
Bruh.
Hey, I mean, look, shit. I learned about E&J when I was in undergrad. And we ain't had no money all the time. Look, we just want to get drunk. We was going to the party. We was catching a shuttle. We was going to do that.
E&J.
We ain't buying no... First of all, we couldn't buy drinks in the club sometimes.
Yeah, y'all underage.
Yeah, they put them X's on our hands and shit. We ain't know we just went in the bathroom and washed some shits off and got somebody else to go get our cup.
All right. Now, wow. Now, I am not a big fan of Hennessy. I know, you people.
You people.
You like
you are
Hennessy.
racist. You are racist. You are racist. You are the female Uncle Russell, yo.
Oh my
Uncle
God,
Ruckus.
don't play that.
You
no,
are no.
I am
you was
pro-black
racist.
as fuck.
You was racist
okay?
against Mexican people.
No, I wasn't.
You was
don't
racist.
put that out there. In
now
the
you racist against
like
black
that.
people. I'm worried.
Anyway, no.
I'm worried.
I'm just saying.
Y'all.
Listen. I know y'all be blowing the fuck up out of y'all bathrooms after y'all drink this goddamn Hennessy. Because Hennessy shits
we need to figure out
definitely
what's in Hennessy that makes people shit.
Yo, that shit is like a fucking laxative. Whenever I be seeing niggas like take that shit back to back to back, I be like, I hope you have a bathroom near you. Because that shit will... And I didn't believe it. I thought it was a myth.
No, it really does make you shit.
It really does make you shit. I had, some years ago, I had planned a night of passion.
You told us this with the
did
strawberry,
I tell y'all?
the strawberry Henny shit, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but I mean, ladies, if you're looking for a good laxative and you want to have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, like, you want to feel good, just drink some Hennessy, girl. Eat a lot of vegetables and take some Hennessy, and it's a natural laxative. I'm just saying. Because I don't know, but I haven't tried any other cognacs to see if maybe it's a cognac thing that makes you shit. I don't know. Have you tried any other cognacs that...
Martel and Douce, and I think the winner would be Hennessy.
You didn't shit with the other ones?
I don't recall.
Okay.
But I try to drink, if I'm going to drink any cognac, I try to drink Douce. I try to drink anything but Hennessy. I purposely do not drink Hennessy just because I don't like the association that black people have with Hennessy.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
I feel like one day they're going to fuck around and come out and be just like, what's the Cristal?
Oh, well, it's kind of already there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just like Ciroc.
What's wrong
When
with
white people are naming black people drinks, it's Hennessy and Ciroc.
Yeah, but at least there is some blackness with Ciroc. There's nobody black fucking with Hennessy. Like, as far as money.
Oh, what you mean? Like,
he's an ambassador for it at least. I mean, he does own
Hennessy?
some of it. No,
you talking about Ciroc?
Yeah.
Yo, his De Leon, that tequila is pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. But, yeah, I mean, Hennessy doesn't really need publicity.
Because people didn't already
Hennessy
put it.
ambassadors. Like,
It is. This is a Hennessy ambassador.
oh, okay. Well,
There's a couple
I guess
Hennessy
maybe I just don't pay attention to it. But it's definitely not black owned at all.
No, I don't know.
So
You know the same people that own Hennessy own Moet and Louis Vuitton and all that?
we don't drink Moet no more, do we?
I don't. I know. I don't like champagne. I hate champagne. It makes my stomach hurt.
I hate Chardonnay. Ooh.
That's wine.
Well, that shit is disgusting. I had that shit over the weekend. That shit is gross.
It's dry
there's
as
another
fuck.
champagne, though.
What, Bella? Ace of Spades?
I like Ace of Spades.
It's sweet.
It is sweet. It's good as fuck. I can't afford that shit, but if you got it, I'll definitely take a glass. Would you like some? Hell yeah. Psh. You know how many times I ain't got that shit at the club when I was working at? The nigga get an Ace of Spades trying to impress some girls.
I remember the first time I ever sold a bottle of Ace of Spades was tax season, and a motherfucker paid for his shit with his tax card. No bullshit. And then his homeboy got his tax refund too, but he had the cash, and the bottle was like $4.80, and he really like pressed me out for. He gave me all hundreds, and he really pressed me out for that $20 back in change. He's like, yo, what my change? I'm like, oh, you don't need this. You want like, you pay $500 for a bottle. You want $20 back, motherfucker? Like,
it wasn't 800. I thought it was 800 for Ace.
It depends on where you go at. It depends on where you go at.
I think that's with the section.
The first time I paid for it was, the first time I served it was like 3-4 years ago. So this is before really people knew about it. They just knew, oh, that's the white bottle.
Well, that shit is good. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Sweet, yeah.
I'm not gonna ever buy it, but if you want to buy it and share it with me in your section, I'll gladly take some.
Yeah, I'll buy it for someone. I like I said, I just don't care for champagne. You want to buy me a bottle? Buy me a nice Blue Label, Johnny Walker, something like that.
The $500 bottle.
If you want to buy me Ace of Spades versus Johnny Walker at least gonna last me a couple years. Versus Ace of Spades gonna last me 30 minutes.
Okay. So, while we're on this subject, I want to get into people spending obscene amounts of money on bottles at the club, right? Mm-hmm. So, for your average bottle of Hennessy, how much do you think that is?
You mean to buy in the club?
No, to buy at a liquor store.
So it's about $37.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's say $40.
Oh yeah, I've done this
right.
a million times. It's 6 bottles in a box. Oh yeah, I've done this. I break this shit down to my young boys all the time. Like, yo, even though I am a bartender and I want to be in this life, I want to own my own club one day. You motherfuckers that are buying booths and stuff, you are ridiculously retarded.
Well, no. Well, I'm saying we talked about that on the air before, but I'm just saying for just economically, if you
does this shit make sense?
4 boys come to me and y'all are getting like 2 shots, 3 shots each, you might as well buy a fucking bottle.
2 shots are so it's about
together,
what's that, about 15 a pop, 15 a shot, right?
Yeah.
So it's $30 a head.
Yeah.
And yeah, 60.
I'm talking about coming back to
120.
me at 2 or 3 shots at a time. There was these 4 guys, and they were like, "Oh, no, you trying to tax? You trying to tax?" I'm like, "No, y'all are spending like $30, 2 shots, and you're coming back to me like every 5 minutes. You might as well get a fucking bottle. You spent well over a bottle right now." So I mean, I be trying to look out for y'all,
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm just saying, you might as well, by the time you pay for all them damn shots, you might as well just buy a bottle. Now, in North Carolina, you cannot take this bottle with you, so you need to finish it at the club.
and you can't carry it around.
And you can't carry it around. So a lot of y'all don't understand that the bottle girls cannot just give you your bottle. It has to stay locked up in the state of North Carolina because it can cause bodily harm and it's a liability for the club owners. Y'all niggas like to fight anyway, so we're not going to give y'all glass bottles so that someone in here can die. And that's all I have to say. Because people don't understand that. You know what I mean? When I was a bottle girl, you know how many times I either got yelled at or cursed out, or the girls I was managing got yelled at? Well, she need to stand right here all night. No, she's not going to stand here all night. She has other booths to attend to.
See, that's one that's victim of 2 things, and it's on both sides. One, it's an inexperienced cocktail waitress, which we're going to have next week. We bringing somebody here next week. I got you. And then it's also a motherfucker that don't usually get a bottle. You don't usually have, because you know that they're working other people. You know, if you want the most attention from your cocktail, tip her. Every time she come, $10, $15. Boom. You pull me a cup, she just coming just to check on me. All right, just give me some ice, sweetheart. Give you some ice, $5. Something like that. Like when Jay-Z said we tipped the waiter $100 just to keep the ice cold. It's the reason he was tipping him $100 just to keep the ice cold. Yeah. Like, he wanted that attention. He wanted that notoriety. You want that attention from these pretty girls that will sell you their life. Like,
not life.
You gotta motherfucking you gotta pay for that shit.
I will say, the people who come to my bar, and a lot of people, because it'd be the same people, but I know them by face. So they just have to come and look at me. I got you. You want the same thing? Cool. And 9 to 10 times I remember them because the motherfuckers tip. They tip. So I'm just saying, but we preach this every single episode, and you know, a lot of y'all are starting to get it. I appreciate it. It's some, I don't know his name, but it's some Italian type dude. I don't know what his name is. I gotta try to find him like on some social media. He comes to the spot every time I'm working, and he always tips me at least $50, and I appreciate him for that. I don't know his name. He just come. I'd be like, same thing.
Exactly. Like when I used back in the day, it didn't matter where you were. If I saw you, you ain't even had to make contact first, because I knew you was going to come to me. Right. I saw you come up them steps from the VIP, or you come around that corner, or you come from behind that curtain, wherever the fuck I was working at. I already got your shit coming. As soon as you touch the ball, I'm sliding that shit to your hand. Yep. Exactly. And that's the best thing, because people ain't think, yo, how much is it? How much I owe you? He already know. He gonna slide me a 20, slide me a 50. And I know he gonna come back a couple times, so I'm gonna give him he probably gonna pay for 2 drinks. I'm gonna give him 4, and he's gonna tip me worth 5, 6.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Like,
so we remember you, obviously. And I mean, if you gotta wait, then you probably wasn't really tipping like that because I don't give a fuck who is lying. The people who's tipping me the most. Oh, I got you want another one. I got you. I will. You can cut my line. I don't give a fuck.
Yes and no. Yeah, I will. Okay, I would agree. I would agree because
when I say cut, that shit is slick because I have my line right here. If I see you in line, come to the side.
Well, no, I mean,
I'm still taking my people.
I know people that I'll you do the sprinkler method, right?
Yeah.
You go down the row and then you start back over. Like if you're going left to right, you're going left all the way to the right. Once you finish to the right, you go back to the left.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Now, if I'm in the middle, if I'm at all the way on the left and I see my man's coming in the middle, I'ma make his drink and make whatever drink that I'm making it right now, and I'm gonna slide that to the person and then give it to my man's and we're gonna keep moving. Like that's just what it be.
But I'm just saying, like, I know when I say cut, I mean like I see them coming and I'm working on their shit before they get to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's all I wanted to talk about. Really, I've been very trying to maintain my peacefulness and heal my back and get everything situated for school. Looking for a new addition to the family. So
straight up, just missionary. Yeah, no scratching and shit.
Oh no! Come on. Let me tell you something. I could not have sex for like 5 days, and the shit was killing me.
Can't you get hit? He didn't want to get hit.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was doing that, but like, you want dick because like the meds are like muscle relaxers, so like you're relaxed. See, but you're feeling good.
I don't have that experience. I actually, that's crazy. I actually just gave away all my pills from my accident. When I had my motorcycle accident, I was fucked up. And I was horny as shit, and I surprised the fuck out of my girl. She didn't expect me to, like, get on top of her. Like, I don't know what we were doing. And she didn't expect me to roll the fuck, even though I had road rash all over my stomach, all of my arms inside. I rolled the fuck over and got up on that shit. She was like, oh, shit. I was like, hey, never underestimated how much a man wants to have sex, cuz.
Yeah.
But yeah, that muscle, I want to try that shit, but I didn't take any pills when I was fucked up.
Oh,
I didn't take any medicine.
Sucks for you. Anyway, the muscle. I mean, not the pain medicine gonna make you groggy and shit. The muscle relaxer, that shit just relaxes you. And like, he was rubbing my back and stuff. I was like, I need dick and I need it now. He was like, you gotta wait. You gonna fuck up your back some more. And I was just like, psh, I got some pain pills the next day. It was on and popping, but we have to take it slow and shit. But I'm back though. I'm back, baby. This weekend. So no, I will not be doing shit else this weekend except for getting all my fucks that I couldn't get last weekend because of my back. So that's
it, y'all. It's been Sex on the Rocks.
Sex on the Rocks.
I'll let y'all next week.
Sex.